Chosen vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and I'm back at you again with another video. I need each and every vessel to hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. All right? Chosen one. Don't worry about them and focus on yourself, because if you haven't noticed, they are trying to keep up with you. All right? You may notice a lot of people copying you and doing the things that you're doing, trying to get attention from you. It may bother you if you don't like people copying you. Um, I really didn't like it at first. It used to bother me, but now I'm so focused on myself and the good things that God is doing for me and all the blessings in my life and just being a joyful, happy person. It really doesn't bother me anymore. I've learned to direct my energy back towards myself and away from people who are trying to divert my attention to them. It's no love loss. It's no hatred. It's no anger. It's no madness. No sadness. All right, no nothing. Um, it is what it is. You're a very popular person. People are going to want to do what you do. You have a lot of good ideas. People aren't going to give you credit for it, but they like a lot of the things you do. You have a lot of good choices when it comes to style. You got a lot of good choices when it comes to things. You pick out a lot of good items. All right. You have good taste. So don't be surprised if people copy you. When people copy you, you are going to go from being being cringed and feeling weird about it to feeling um, flattered. You're not really going to be focused on it because you're going to be so caught up on the things that you have to do throughout your day and just being a positive person, and all the work that you put in on yourself is going to lead you to becoming a more joyful individual. Um, a lot of the anger, a lot of the frustration you feel will dissipate, and you're going to continue to grow and move forward with your life. And you're just not going to be worried about certain things because they just don't matter in the grand scheme of things. And most importantly, things that divert you away from feeling good throughout your day, you're just not going to be worried about it. Obviously, it's common sense. Some days you have good days and some days you have bad days, but we can't deny the fact that there are people who are worried about us more than themselves, and they tend to try to get your attention in a lot of weird, just passive aggressive kind of strange ways. Um, they they just like your style. They're really into you. That's why when you look at them, they look away real quick because they were just like monitoring you and staring at you the whole time. And the reason why the reason why they will like say like that's not true, or if you bring it to their attention, they'll be like that's crazy. It's because it is true, and they just don't want you to figure them out. They don't want to look like someone who is that into another person, especially you. So you know the vibes, you feel the vibes, you feel the eyes, all right, you feel the stares, and you could just tell because they don't even go about their own way and their own day. They let you know, all right, they let you know that they're copying you, and they let you know that they're doing the things that you're doing. These people will walk in front of you. These people will leave when you leave wearing the same thing as you, having the same thing on. And somebody had put it in the comments the other day, and I thought that was cool. Um, it's like just compliment them if you know, but I'll compliment them to myself. If they get real, if they like you get near them, or if they like get up on you or whatever, I guess you can compliment them. Me personally, if I feel like it, I might. If I feel like being funny, if I feel like entertaining it or having a good laugh, I might. But most of the time, I probably just keep my energy to myself and just not say nothing. But it's flattering, um, you like doing your own thing, and you're a creative person and you're an individual. So it's weird for people to do the things that you do per se, because it's like, I thought I was just doing my own thing, but apparently we're all doing it. So it is what it is. People, a lot of narcissistic people, they don't have personalities, so that's why they will dress like you. That's why they will copy you. That's why they'll do things the same time as you. A lot of people don't have. I mean, not a lot of people, but maybe sometimes people just don't have anything to look forward to. Maybe they don't have a plan or a routine or a schedule, or like they just don't have anything going on. So it's like they pick people and find people, like whoever they feel is like the most important person to them. They copy that person, try to get attention from that person, go to do things at the same time as that person. And if that's what they want to do with their day, and they're not bothering you in any kind of way, they're not like bringing any negativity towards you, they're not harming you, they're not like causing you any problems. Just you have to, you basically, I mean, it's all you can do anyway. But just let them do them. I mean, that's really all you can do. It's really nothing you could do about it. It is a mind game that they're playing, and they are trying to get in your head. But once you take your attention off of them, you're not going to be worried about it. Um, the reason why certain things like that would get you upset is because it's like you want them to just go be an individual. You want them to go be themselves. You want them to just go do them. But not everybody has a creative mindset. Not everybody has a mind to where they're like, yo, I'm going to put this on, I'm going to put that on, I'm going to do this, do that. And then that's my style, or this is what I like. And that's another thing. Some people really don't have an idea of what they like. So like they go just doing what they see other people do. Oh, that looks nice. Let me go do that. So you have to keep that in mind. It's nothing to be upset about. They think you look nice. Even when you are just putting something together, even when you're just throwing something on, it still has an allure to it. And it's probably more because your energy than anything else. But you keep like you if you have a particular style, or you are a stylish person, or you know what looks nice or what looks good, or even if it's just what looks good on you, all right, people are going to see that as well, be like, oh, that looks good on him. And they may not necessarily feel that it looks good on them, but it's like seeing a celebrity when you were a kid. And not to say I'm a celebrity, because or not to say I'm more important than nobody else, because nobody's more important than anybody else. But they tend to think that because they got a ego issue, so they think that everybody's on one with their ego. But it's like seeing someone on TV and how they're dressed like Fabulous when he had the jersey on and the fitted, and you know what I'm saying, even down to the bandana. All right. Everybody wanted to dress like Fab. All right. Everybody wanted that jersey. Everybody wanted a fitted. Everybody wanted that New York style. All right. Once that New York style got put on TV, everybody wanted to dress like that. Philly dressed like that, but kudos to Philly, because even though Philly and New York are kind of close, like Philly will see certain styles, but they'll do their own thing with it. And that's why I always like the dynamic between the two. All right. Even when it comes to like California and everything, like all the other states, like Cali, Philly, even the Midwest, like even down south, like each particular area sees like the street fashion or the particular style, but they always did their own thing with it. It's not like they did it like word from, it's not like they did it like exactly to the T, right? So that's why I always liked fashion and style and stuff like that, because it's like everybody, I noticed and paid attention to it, because I always like clothes. I always like putting things together and stuff like that. Um, it all comes down to like the particular region and what stands out to them and what they like and what they think is cool. So I always noticed that each area had their own particular style, and I would just take what I like, like, okay, I like that, I like that, I like that. Even me, I see what people do, and I'll kind of, if I like it, I'll do it. But the thing is, I'll do my own thing with it. I'm not gonna walk around dressed like somebody else. To me, that's creepy. Like, I'm not gonna see how you're dressed and then go put on the exact same thing. That's creepy. But people want to. But here's the thing. Back to the point that I was trying to make. When you see somebody on TV, or you see somebody that has, like, somebody that people view as valuable, it's like, yo, everybody wants that hat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants, there's a million fitteds out there. There's a million hats out there, but everybody is going to want that particular hat. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to want to wear that hat. So, excuse me. Everybody's going to want that hat. So it's like, the hat that they saw on TV, it's got that energy because, number one, it was on TV. He wore it in a rap video. It's the energy from it. It's cool. So it's like, they'll see you wear certain things and you'll wonder. You're like, yo, why the heck is everybody walking around wearing the same jacket I got, the same color coat I got? And I know I'm not. I know I'm not tripping. I know anybody could go out and wear a particular color or wear a particular coat, but you'll notice and you'll see, and it'll just be like, that's interesting. That's because you have good taste. That's because you're lucky. All right, people. That's the universe letting you know that you have a lucky energy. That's the universe letting you know that you're a very popular person, whether people pay attention to you or not. And if you're a chosen one, most likely they're going to ignore you, but they're going to watch everything you do. All right, they're going to copy everything you do. All right, so it is what it is. I just find it interesting because everybody has their own mind, everybody has their own thoughts. All right, but it's the energy behind it. They're going to want to put on that coat because they're going to think it gives them a certain energy. They're going to want to wear the same this or that because they feel it gives them a certain energy. They want people to view them the same way you're viewed, but it's just weird to you because, not that you need recognition, it's just that it's like, it's a mind f, because it's like, yo, if y'all don't see me and y'all are ignoring the crap out of me, which I don't mind, I appreciate it, why are y'all doing the same things I'm doing it when I'm doing it, and on top of that, you want me to see you doing it? That's weird, real weird, but that's how NPCs, somebody put in the comment section the other day, non-playable characters. I was dying. um that's what I view them as. It's like NPCs, non-playable characters, people that don't necessarily have their own view or think for themselves on certain things, but they'll just do it just because they see somebody else do it. And then, I mean, it more or less that comes down to like a thought process, people taking in concepts and ideas. But I think that person was low key trying to take a shot at me, but I read and I do research. So it's like, if I see something that is being talked about, I'm not just going to just go into it and just say anything about it. How could you say anything about it anyway? You'd have to learn about it. You'd have to research it. You'd have to test it. You'd have to see if it's real or not, if it applies to you or not, if you're actually experiencing it or not. But some people don't think for themselves. Chosen ones are real creative. All right, you have a lot of good ideas. You got a lot of ideas popping into your mind. That's why, if people are constantly like staring at you, if people are constantly ignoring you, if people are acting like they don't see you, I know that's hard to explain. It's like, yo, you just said people staring at you, but they ignoring you. It's like that. That's how it. Trust me, I know if you chosen, I know Um, it's like you see them staring at you, but then they ignore you at the same time. It's like, because you catch them staring, and like the way they act around you, it's like real stalkish, real kind of strange behavior. So it's like, all right. A lot of us can't even move around without somebody like immediately like jolting out in front of us, trying to like just be weird around us. So all those things you're gonna get used to. I'm used to it now. Really don't care. Like the last place I was working at, people would like come to the job wearing the same thing I was wearing. It's like they were trying to predict. And yeah, like, yo, if you notice that people are trying, like, if you notice people predicting what you're going to wear, but they act like they don't see you, they're on a whole nother level of creepiness. And it's to get in your head. It's to like make you question your reality. Like they copy you to try to be you, to try to make you question your reality. It's like, how did you know I was going to wear that? And that's another reason why it'll bother you at first, because it's like it feels like they're prying into your life. And the reason why it feels like they're prying into your life is because they're watching you to the point to where they can guess what you're going to do, and they want to seem all knowing, just like the devil wants to seem omnipresent, just like God. All right, you have God in you, you have creative energy in you. God is a creator, you are a creator too. You are active in your creativity. So you just go and do what you like and do what you want. But the gang stalkers, the narcissists, the energy vampires, they pay so close attention to you that they could almost predict what you're about to do, where you're about to go. Everybody's got a routine. All right. They watch you so much to the point to where they got your routine down to like almost a science. So it's good to change things up. That's why other chosen ones make videos about switching things up and changing things up, and it's good to do that. All right. But some of us, we just don't care. We just, you know what, I'm just throwing this on, I'm out. But it is good to switch things up, because people will try to play with you like that. People will try to get in your head like that, and it's all for you to, when you see them, just for you to be like, and they want to see your reaction. If you don't give them a reaction, they're going to try to create a scenario for you to give them one. Just because you're paying attention to yourself, they do these things to try to get you to pay attention to them, to get you to focus on them, to steal your focus. The devil comes to kill, steal, and destroy. And it's they want to seem like they want you to feel like they was watching you getting dressed this morning. That's like they want you to feel like your privacy is being invaded, and it's all because you can see through them and you can read them like a book. They copy you and do things to try to make you feel uncomfortable, because your energy, your gifts, your discernment, you know that they're either an evil person or a person to stay away from. You know if they're an energy vampire, you know if they're a gang stalker, you know if they're a narcissist. So you're super aware of these people, and they feel like you're being invasive to them because you can see right through them, and you're able to tell without even interacting with them, almost sometimes, what kind of spirit they got. So the fact that you're able to do that, they are trying to, because that makes them feel the same way. It makes them feel that you're being invasive to them, and it makes them feel like you're like prying in and spying in on their life, all because you're able to see through them and read them like a book with your discernment and all your other abilities. All right. So they want to play a game back with you. You make them feel uncomfortable and like they're being spied on. So they have to watch your every move, because it's like they'll literally say things like, yo, you gotta watch him. And you're not even doing nothing. You're just being there, you're just trying to enjoy your day, trying to just be a peaceful person. And you got people like just being creepy and weird. All right. If they pick up on your energy, it makes them feel uncomfortable. Your energy is real strong. Your energy is real strong, and it's just the power and the presence of God in you, and it makes them feel uncomfortable. So maybe they got some skeletons in their closet. I mean, who doesn't? Maybe they feel that like it's because they're up to no good, some of them, and you could tell that they're up to no good because of the kind of person that they are and the actions that they display. Nobody is perfect, but when you're an evil person and we can see that they're evil and they're trying to hide it, and we know to stay away from them, they don't like that. They feel it's like, yo, how do you know I'm that kind of person? And they try to hide it and keep it like under wraps. They try to hide it, and like, so nobody will know that they're the type of person. They'll try to smile in your face, act like a good, genuine person. They'll try to act real. Like, how do you act real? You just be yourself. You either are real or you ain't. All right. Or you know what I'm saying? You need to work on yourself and become a more genuine person. If you're not real, it's nothing that you can act. It's nothing that you can, you know it's just a constant battle with you and yourself of what you when you self-reflect, what you see is what's up with you. You just choose to work on it because you don't want to be that type of person out in the world. And that's what makes you an authentic, genuine person. And sprinkle your creativity and your discernment and all those things on top of it, and you gonna have people not liking you for no reason, but they're gonna want to do everything you do. So you'll get used to it. It's just at first, when you're not used to it, it's just strange, and you have to get over the initial blows, the initial hits, the initial, like, that's what you're gonna do. And to me personally, that's just how I felt about it. And I know this video will help some people going through the same thing, because when you don't expect other people to behave that way, but they do. And they know you're not worried about them like that. They know you don't expect them to behave like that. So they do it to like shock you. You shock them, they want to shock you somehow, some way. And how they're going to do it is by watching you to the point to where they know you, because they're trying, or at least they think they know you. All right, they're trying to figure you out, right? Maybe and here's the thing, a lot of successful people, I was about to say, I don't want to say like you may be like not have clothes or anything, but maybe you just maybe you just don't have a lot of clothes. All right. Maybe you just don't have a lot of clothes. Like some people, they buy books. Some people are maybe in a situation right now. Some people have the money, they're just saving it because they want a car. Some people have money, they're just saving it because they want to live in a better place. Some people, they just have money and they just choose not to use it. Like the richest people, they wear the same thing every day. Like you go into like a rich person's closet, like Bill Gates or somebody, they're gonna wear the same thing every day. Of course, Chris Brown, he's an entertainer, he's eccentric, he's fly like me, but and like you too. But he likes to wear a lot of clothes, and I do too. But it's just that if I know that right now I need to have money for other things, I'm going to use my money for other things. I'm not going to buy clothes to impress people and go broke. That doesn't make sense to me. Been there, done that. So, and nobody even cared when I got fly and fresh. So I had to learn that, you know what, I can get fly and fresh for myself, and I can enjoy how I look myself. I don't need other people to um, enjoy, appreciate, notice, pay attention to what I got on or how I look. Not to say you should walk around looking unkept or unpresentable, but make sure you just look clean, look neat, and then other than that, you really don't have to do anything else. But when you do that and you are popular kind of person, like we all talk about in these videos, people will be able to figure your routine out, because it's like you only got maybe like 10 outfits, 4, 6, 7, maybe 4 or 5 outfits. Maybe you don't care at all. Maybe you got 3 outfits. All right. Maybe you don't give a what. All right. But a lot of successful people, they wear the same thing every day because they're more focused on their success. They're more focused on their goal. They don't care what people think about them. They don't care how people are taking them. They don't care how people view them. They're just like, yeah, I'm going to throw this on. I got to go out. I'm going to take care of my business. I'm really not concerned or worried about anybody's opinion. I'm focused on what I have to do when I leave this place, and that's it. I don't care if I go out and somebody is not interested in me. It's not my business. It's none of my business. I don't care. If I go out and somebody is feeling me and they do like me, cool, woohoo, hooray, hip hop, hooray. You just met someone. Hopefully they're cool, genuine, real, authentic, and not fake. So, but you attract the type of people that you think you do. So just because there are fake people out in the world, take your focus off of them and focus on the things that you want to attract. If you want to attract cool, real, genuine, like-spirited, like-minded people like yourself, just tell yourself that's what you attract. All right. Of course, there are other kinds of people out there in the world. You just have to really work on your mind and take your attention off of them and put your mind back on the type of person that you are and the type of person that you want in your life. So that way you can focus on being the type of person you want to attract in your life. All right. So long story short, you're the stuff. You're the flyest thing since the Wright brothers. All right, you're super fly. All right, so people are going to be focused on you, worried about you, paying attention to you. They're going to act like they're not. They're going to if you call them out on it, I wouldn't even bother, because they're going to say bad things about you and say it's not true. So it is what it is. You see what you see. You notice what you notice. All right. You're a seer. You're very aware. You're very vigilant. You notice a lot of things. So it is what it is. No need to make this video any longer than it has to be. I just wanted to touch on this particular topic real quick for the people out there experiencing these particular things. So with that being said, stay fly, stay fly. All right, I'll see you in the next video. This has been another DruTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels. Peace, love, and light. We out.